Hey, what's up, YouTube boxing family? It is K right here. I am back with another good boxing update video for y'all today. Wanted to give my quick little congratulations to Regis Prograis with a astonishing sixth round, I think sixth or seventh round, Doctor TKO stoppage victory over Tyrone Mckenna. That was a good fight while it lasted. Tyrone McKenna got dropped in round two. Good little decent scrap. I mean, Regis did what he had to do to win, but the fact of the matter was that Tyrone McKenna, he got dominated in the fight as a whole, and it wasn't too much of a fight ever since then. The fight itself was good, don't get it twisted. I mean, I wanted to see the fight, continue, and I think honestly, it was only, like a matter of time just to see Tyrone McKenna get stopped, but I just think based off of like what we've seen from his last recent performances, he looks like he's on the decline. Obviously, age is coming up to him. I believe he's only like 32 or 31 years of age. So I mean, he still has plenty of room to grow at 140, but just to be beat by Regis Prograis, in which, credit to Regis, he's a former, world champion that went to war with Josh Taylor. So I think that makes all the sense in the world why Regis wasn't able to, look as super duper spectacular, but he got the job done. And, he gave a lot of hard shots to Tyrone McKenna. And I thought Mckenna, he had some little success with his jab, even though he was like the bigger and taller, longer fighter. I would have assumed that Tyrone McKenna, he would have had like the height and reach advantage over Regis to keep him at bay and start being more technically disruptive with his jab more. But Regis, he was able to offset that. And he was able to take Tyrone, to school and take him to deep waters where Tyrone, he just got washed. He got wasted. But I think it was just that cut over his left eye that just made everything just go down south. And I mean, boxing is such a dangerous sport that, any cut that you get in a fight, it's like, that's pretty much almost game over at that point. But don't get it twisted. I mean, there's been plenty of boxing fights where we've seen like the worst of the worst cuts where fights still keep on going. Like, they still keep going on. So, I mean, I just think due to the severity of getting a cut, it should be reviewed, a little bit more, how should I say, deeper by like a proper, medical team to see if the fighter is able to continue. Because, from all the fights that we've seen in boxing, I'm pretty sure even though that you do have a cut over your eye, you could still try to make it work where the cut man is still able to like put Vaseline over it or at least try to make it contained to the point where the cut can heal over time. And then, after the fight, if your fighter's still able to, go the full distance, at least that's a good way to go out on your shield. But, I mean, from the looks of it, Regis, he was hurting Tyrone, and those shots were not just soft shots. Those were really, really huge, big punchers shots that you could see from the fight tape, itself. So, I give Regis his credibility because, he wasn't coming in there to play no games. He gave Tyrone a fight, and Tyrone knew what was coming to him. So I still give Regis all the credit in the world because he had to do what former world champions do. When you know that you're better than than this dude, then you got to smoke him out. So congratulations to Regis Prograis. That was a good win over in the Dubai area. So hopefully we get to see Regis back here in the States on a big card, maybe hopefully on the PBC or DAZN. It like honestly, it really doesn't matter because, well, actually it does matter because I'm going to talk about Teofimo in one of these videos, but about that bullshit WBO situation. Yeah, I mean Regis, he's really close to a world title. From what I heard is that he won this fight. him, like, that made Regis Prograis solidified to be the mandatory for the WBC, but I'm not so sure if that's true because Jose Zepeda, he's actually number one in the WBC if I'm not mistaken. So I want to say maybe the WBC is going to probably go with making another final title eliminator between Regis Prograis and Jose Zepeda. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is a good move by Regis Prograis to get this win over Tyrone Mckenna? And who do you think Regis Prograis is going to fight? I personally like to see him and Gary Antoine Russell, but obviously that's a high risk, low reward type of fight for, Gary Antoine beating a Regis Prograis. So I don't know how Regis is going to move, but that's going to be a really interesting, gauntlet, decision making of, what the boxing elder gods may give us. So that's about it. I will see you guys later. And yeah, salute to the mighty LDBC. Thank you and goodbye.